Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So this time it's going to be the Lamborghini Urus versus the Audi RSQ8. Alright, so let's start off with the design. So here is the Lamborghini Urus, and it looks really aggressive. So here at the front, yeah, it is very aggressive. We got these very sharp angles and these massive grills and these very menacing looking headlights. And everything just looks super aggressive, which is great. Now moving on to the side here, so the side profile is very similar to that of the Audi actually. This car is actually based off of the Audi RSQ8. And then here at the back, we've got these tail lights that look very similar to those on the Huracan. And it is all very aggressive back here with these 4 exhaust pipes. So now here is the Audi RSQ8. So I think this is a very good looking car. So at the front it is not as aggressive as the Urus, but to be honest I think it looks better. And then here's the side profile, so as you can see it is very similar to that of the Urus. And then here at the back I think it looks amazing. So here we've got these very nice tail lights and these 2 exhaust pipes, and I just think it looks great at the back. So both of these SUVs look really good I think, but it's pretty hard, but I'm gonna have to say that the RSQ8 looks better in my opinion. Alright, so now time for the startup. So here's the Lamborghini Urus. That just sounds amazing. Hear the revs? So, yeah, it sounds great. We've got flames and, even pops from the exhaust. And it makes a noise when it spits flames. So yeah, that sounds great. So here's the Audi RSQ8. Same startup because the same engine. And it sounds the same, and it also spits flames. So obviously I cannot pick which one is better because they both sound the same, but they both sound great. Alright, so now for the lights. So here's the Urus. Here are the headlights, super clean as you can see. Here are the turning signals. Super clean at the front, let's see at the back. We've even got some on the side, which is very nice. So for the lights and stuff, it is very good. So here's the Audi RSQ8. So as you can see, super clean at the front. Here are the turn signals. Oh wow, those are great. You've got some on the side too. And at the back, those are amazing. As you can see, look at that. Those are super detailed. So for the lights and stuff, it's the Audi RSQ8 that's better. Because, I think there's a lot more detail. Alright, so I'm driving the Urus now and it's really fast. This 100, this thing really pulls. It's got strong brakes too. Yeah, this thing really pulls. Yeah, it is very nice to drive, so let's get right into the tests. Alright, so first we're going to start off with a 0 to 60, so here we go. So I did test this car a little while back, and that was in the summer, so the numbers will probably be off, since it's winter now. Alright, so this goes from 0 to 60 in 3.04 seconds, which is super fast. So here's a 0 to 100. Alright, so this goes from 0 to 100 in 6.3 seconds, so this thing really pulls. Alright, so now I'm driving the RSQ8 and it's really fast. And it really pulls as well. Alright, so let's get right into the test with the RSQ8. Alright, so here's a 0 to 60. Alright, so this goes from 0 to 60 in 3.02 seconds, which is pretty much the same as the Urus. Alright, so here's a 0 to 100 in the RSQ8. This thing really pulls. It's 80. And there's 100. So this goes from 0 to 100 in 6.36 seconds. So again, almost the same as the Urus. Alright, so now time for the brakes. So here we go in the Urus from 55. Alright, so this goes from 55 to 0 in 1.15 seconds, so these are some good brakes. Alright, so here we go from 100. And alright, so this goes from 100 to 0 in 2.25 seconds, so yeah, these brakes are strong. Alright, so here we go in the RSQ8. Alright, so this does it in 1.23 seconds, which is a little bit slower than the Urus. Alright, here we go from 100. Alright, this goes from 100 to 0 in 2.19 seconds, so that's faster than the Urus. Alright, so now time for the top speed, so here we go in the Urus. Alright, full sand. There's 100. There's 120. This 140. This thing pulls. This 160. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. Yes, there we go. There's 160. That was close. There's 180. And there's 192 miles an hour. Brake, brake. Oh my gosh. Nope. Tree. So I managed to hit 192. So very impressive. And, there goes my car. Alright, here we go in the RSQ8. This thing also pulls because it has the same engine. This 120. This 140. This 160. There's 180. And there is 192, so exactly the same. And I'm not gonna break this car. So, yeah, both these cars hit the top speed, so you're probably thinking by now, well, these cars are exactly the same because they have the same engine, they look pretty similar, the acceleration's pretty much the same, brakes are pretty much the same, and the top speed is identical. So, let's see if they're really the same, because I'm gonna do the handling test now. Alright, so here we go in the Urus. So we've got a lot of grip here. Very nice. Alright, here we go around this corner. Yeah, we've got a lot of grip, and that is very good. There's a nice feel too. Yeah, this thing has a lot of grip. And oh my gosh, pulls on the straights. Here we go around this corner. So yeah, we've got a lot of grip, so I'm now going to turn TCS off. Alright, so we've still got a lot of grip. Alright, see if I can drift this thing. Hold on. Put in auto. Okay, not really. So, yeah, even with TCS off, this thing has a ton of grip, and the overall feel is very, very nice. Alright, so here we go in the RSQ8. So, right away, we've got a great feel. Yeah, a lot of fun. Alright, now let's turn TCS off. Let's see what happens. So, even with TCS off, we've got a ton of grip here. Yeah, turning TCS off doesn't really make a difference. It's more at high speed, kind of like that. So, yeah, the handling on these two cars is identical. There is no difference in the handling. So, yeah. So, these cars are pretty much identical. They have the same acceleration, braking, and handling, and also the same top speed. But which one should you buy? So, the Lamborghini Urus here starts at $218,000, and I think prices go up to like 250 grand. The Audi's base price is $123,000, and the maximum price is $129,000 for the black optic, which is the one I have. So the Audi is around 100 grand cheaper, and it's exactly the same. So yeah, the Audi is way better value for money. The Urus is still a great car because it's the same as the Audi. The Urus is still a great car, but it is a lot more expensive. So yeah, the Audi is way better value. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure to go drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.